In this video, we will be opening up a new Freedom unit, going through the basic functionality of the unit and how to set it up. So I'm going to open this up here. First thing you're going to see is some documentation. There's a quick start guide here. It gives you basic instructions about what I'm going over in this video. Okay, included in the box is the Freedom system here. You have the portable receiver. You have the Freedom watch here, and you have the charger base, and also you have the charging cable. Alright, I'm going to show you what happens once we plug this in. Just put the watch back on the base. Okay, I'm going to plug this in. It's going to beep. And it turned on here. And you're going to see on the screen, Freedom waiting to pair. And right now it says charge me on the screen. Now you should let this charge for at least 2 hours so it can fully charge. And while you're waiting for it to charge, you're going to want to go to our website, lok8u.com, create an account, and register the serial number of the watch on your account. Now we have 2 other YouTube videos that will give you details on how to do that, how to create the account, how to register. But what you're going to need to know is the serial number for the watch can be found on the back of the box and also on the bottom of the charger base on the sticker there. So you're going to need that serial number there to register the device on your account. After you register it, it's going to take up to 48 hours for the watch to be activated. And then once that happens, you're going to see the time come up on the screen. So I'm going to walk you through some of the features of the watch and what you can do with it right now. So you have the portable receiver and the watch. The watch is connected to the portable receiver via RF. If the watch goes out of range of the receiver is going to beep and blink, and you will be sent a range alert to your email and your phone via text message. I'll show you that a little later, what the alert sounds like and looks like. But for now, let's go into the menu and see what we can do with the portable receiver. You'll see the time is on the screen, which means that it has been registered and activated. And you have the left button here that says unlock. It says unlock on the screen there. So we're going to unlock it, and then you'll see lock, menu, and find. Okay, so first we're going to go into the menu, and you'll see some options there. The top option is get time. If the time ever goes off, goes to the incorrect time on the watch or the receiver, you just press get time and it will update to whatever you have on the website. That's also useful if you just started up the unit and you didn't set the time zone on your account. After you set the time zone, you might have to hit get time to update to the correct time zone. And your second option is set range. Now this is going to let you set the range of the portable receiver. High is about 100 yards in an open area and about 30 yards in a residential area. Medium would be about 50 in an open area, 20 in residential, and low is about 30 in an open area and 10 yards in residential. So you can set that to whatever you need for your situation. And if you want to test out how far it is, then just take the portable receiver and walk out of range of the watch and see how far it is until you get the range alert. Then you have the last address option. If you use the find command on the portable receiver, which I'll show you in a minute, then it will show you the last address that it got when you click on that. And then you have set preferences. If you go into there, you have 2 options. The sound, you can turn the sound of the alerts on and off. It's useful for traveling or if you just don't want the sound to wake you up or something like that. Also flight safe mode. If you go on an airplane, you have to put it in flight safe mode. Don't use it for anything else other than when you're on an airplane, because if you put it in flight safe mode, it's not going to work at all. It turns off the RF and GPS and everything. Okay, so that's it for the menu. We're going to exit out of that, and you'll see the right button is find. This will find GPS when you're within range of the watch. It's useful for testing if the GPS is working in your current location. Also, if you lost the person and they're still in range, then you can press find and it will tell you where they are. Okay, that's it for, actually let me go over the icons on the screen here. You have on the bottom left and the bottom right two battery icons. It's going to show you this one is the battery life of the portable receiver and the battery life of the watch. The watch can get a maximum of 30 days battery life if it stays within range of the receiver the entire time. If you get some range alerts or panic alerts going out, that will reduce the life. And if the watch is out of range the entire time, you can get in anywhere from 12 to 24 hours of battery life. And that's the watch's battery life right there. Of course, in the center you have time. On the top you have scan, and there's a bar going across. And you're going to notice that that scan bar is always going across the top. That's actually a 30-second timer, and it's counting down to when the watch and the portable receiver are going to communicate with each other. That happens every 30 seconds. So anything you do on the receiver will not reach the watch for until that scan bar completes, and vice versa. If the watch goes out of range, then the receiver will not send out an alert until that scan bar completes. This antenna icon is it lets you know if the watch is connected to the receiver or not. If it's not connected, you'll see an X through that icon. And then I just want to show you, if you turn off the sound, which I will do right now, then you'll see underneath the time SO. That stands for sound off. And if it's in flight safe mode, you'll see FS. So that's just to let you know what modes it's in without having to go look. Turning the sound back on now so you can hear the alert in a little bit. Okay, so that's it for the icons on the screen. Now as for the watch, you have the time, which will display on the screen. If it's on the charger base, it's usually going to display a charging icon. That doesn't mean that it needs to be charged, it just means that it's on the charger base. You have the panic button on the side here. That's where the charging pins will go in, and you have the locking mechanism in the band. The locking mechanism is stored, or the unlocking tool is stored on the back of the charger base here. It comes out like that, it goes back in just like that. So let me show you how the watch unlocks. So it's locked right now. You'll see on each side of this mechanism here, there's a little hole here and a little hole here. So you just have to push this tool into each of the holes and pull. So I'm going to close the wristband and show you that just like that. Close the wristband. It's locked. And you push this clasp down. Now it's locked. You can't take this off. But you take the unlocking tool, you put it in the two holes like that, and then you just pull and it unlocks. And then you just open it up like a normal watch. Okay, so I'm going to show you what an alert sounds like. I'm going to trigger a panic alert on here. To do that, you got to hold down the panic button for 3 seconds. And now we have a panic alert. When there's an alert, you can press the left button to mute the alert. That's not going to turn it off, that's just going to turn off the sound. The alert will not clear until, for a panic alert, it needs to find a location and send that to you in a text message or email. For a ranged alert, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to find the location and send you a text or an email, but it will not clear from the receiver until the watch comes back into range. So right now the panic is pressed, it's still flashing to let you know the alert is going through, and it's going to search for GPS and it's going to send an email and a text. Once that completes, this alert will clear. The range alert looks exactly the same and sounds exactly the same as that, so I'm not going to show you that right now. And you'll see actually when you trigger a panic alert on the screen of the watch, when it goes through, you'll see a check mark. So this panic alert has gone through, and there should be an email waiting for waiting for the user. If a person does go out of range, you're going to hear that alert, and at that time you should go look for them immediately. Someone can't get that far in a few seconds, and you might be able to locate them without having to use the GPS tracking. If the person is lost and you're unable to locate them, then you're going to have to go to your account on our website, locateyou.com, log into your account, and you'll be able to track them with the GPS in the watch from our website. You'll be able to live track them with 2-minute updates and get their pinpoint location. There's going to be another video about the portal and the live tracking and all that, so look for that if you want more information on that. There's also videos about how to register and how to create an account. So if you need more information on those, take a look at those videos. Alright, thank you and have a good day.